All right, and as you can see, I've got my Johnny Ryan t-shirt on here today, and Johnny Ryan, a Niagara Falls classic. A classic anywhere, but a Niagara Falls classic. The cream soda, if you've never had the Johnny Ryan cream soda, I mean, first of all, if you've never had it and you live here in Western New York, you need to get your head out of your ass and go and get some Johnny Ryan cream soda. Okay, Johnny Ryan cream soda, not this Gene Simmons stuff. Okay, Johnny Ryan cream soda. All right. So a little shout out to Johnny Ryan, one of the classic Niagara Falls businesses, and just absolutely delicious. Hi everybody, welcome to Guitar Jambo episode number 11. Episode number 11. This one goes to 11. I hope you're all staying safe out there. We are right in the middle of a really crazy time. So please, everybody, just stay safe. And again, these Guitar Jambo episodes are all just for a couple laughs, hopefully, and a little guitar information and so forth. So, okay. Episode number 11. With all of that being said, today's episode is, and again, my disclaimer has been through all of these episodes that these are all guitars that most I own. I know that episode number 10 was a friend of mine, John Ackendorf, his guitar that I've had for a few months, and I just wanted to share that one with you. But all of the other guitars are guitars that I own, and a lot of them are not. They're not crazy expensive. They're not vintage pieces. They're just guitars that obviously have a story, for my life playing music. And so, with that being said, today, Guitar Jambo number 11, episode number 11. This is a 50s reissue Fender Stratocaster. And, I know we're really desensitized to that name, Stratocaster, but, man, I mean, like, how cool is that, right? Stratocaster. You imagine, like, Leo Fender and the boys, coming up with these guitars and, like, what should we call it? Let's call it Stratocaster. Like, are you kidding me? How cool is that? Everybody say it out loud. Stratocaster. Say it. Stratocaster. Say it.
No.
Say it.
Stratocaster.
Yeah, man, it feels good to say it. Stratocaster. Say it again.
I like drum names better. I'm not a guitar player.
One more time, or else we're not going to finish this.
Stratocaster.
Damn right, Stratocaster. This is a 50s reissue Stratocaster, Fender Stratocaster. And the reason I got this is the only Strat that I have. I've always been a Les Paul guy and a Telecaster guy. And so in about 2006, 7, maybe somewhere around there, which I believe this is the year for this guitar, I've always loved Eric Johnson, but for some reason during those couple years, I was just consumed with Eric Johnson. And, Avia Musicom is one of the, as far as I'm concerned, one of the coolest records of all time, whether it's a guitar player record or a regular record. I mean, songs are amazing on there. And so I was consumed with Eric Johnson. So, obviously he has his, I think he's got a 57, 58. I'm not even sure what year he has Strat. And it is this, sunburst, and it's the maple neck and the maple fretboard. So I wanted to get one that was just like that. So obviously we all know, or we don't all know for people who don't, Fender has many different level instruments. They have Squire instruments that are made overseas and Mexican-made instruments that are made in Mexico, obviously. And then they have USA-made instruments, custom shop instruments, and the price goes up and up. Did not want to spend, $2,000 on a custom shop reissue Strat. So I decided to get the 50s reissue Stratocaster here made in Mexico. And I did a few little things on here to sort of modify it. And what I did was, one of the things that guitar players do, they'll put new pickups in. So I put a full set of Seymour Duncan 5.2s for a Stratocaster, amazing sounding pickup. And so I put a full set of those in. And then, one thing that, I think people who don't play guitar don't realize is that a lot of guitars have different neck shapes, and Fender was one to have different neck shapes. Um, Depending on the year and model, they had neck shapes that there was like a C-shaped neck and a U-shaped neck and a V-shaped neck. V for Vito. That was sort of weird. But my favorite is the V-shaped neck. Now, obviously, V, C, U, they're all sort of shaped like that, you know. U being a little more like that, C, round, and the V, obviously, like that. So this has a, the 50s one has a V-shaped neck, and let's see see that V shape? I mean, can you see the angle of that shaped like a V? And there is a soft V or a hard V, so they contour it a little bit differently. This is more of a hard V, and I actually had it shaved down to make it a little harder, actually. All right, just love the way that feels in the palm of my hand. So, and I also had the all of the finish taken off of the back of the neck, so it's just like down to the natural wood, which is just amazing. Obviously, you have the back plate off, like many people do. It's got the vintage tuners there. Again, not much to say about this particular instrument other than love it very much. Big Strictly Hip guitar. It sounds amazing for some of the Tragically Hip songs like Little Bones and Twist My Arm, things like that. Amazing. So there you have it, Guitar Jambo episode number 11. As I go on and I keep doing these things, you guys are probably like, oh, this guy can't talk. Why is he doing this? He cannot talk. I hope you're all staying safe out there, doing well. Stay the course. Bush Sr., right? Stay the course, 1,000 points of light, and we'll get through this thing. Everybody be safe. Fender 50s reissue Stratocaster made in Mexico. Guitar Jambo episode number 11. See you all soon.